Visit tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit ludkinscollectables.com for more.
Hello to all Pokemon fans around the world, welcome to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, we'll be looking at Metagross GX deck featuring some interesting cards as you can see right in front of you. So there's Cobalion, there's a Dhelmise, there's a Alolan Ninetales, and there's a lot of something. And probably a lot of you will say just, you're just crazy. Why would you make something like this? This is just insane. It makes zero sense. It's bad. But it's just the way that I am, the way that I like to build the decks, and I really like to invent something that other players don't like to use. And I really like to invent something that can also be very competitive. So yeah, it's a Metagross deck. Of course, we all know what Metagross is capable to do. We all know that Geotech system ability. We all know Giga Hammer attack. We all know that Algorithm GX, and we all know that Metagross is a very powerful powerhouse with 250 HP, which is not easy to be one-hit knockout. So yeah, it's just insane. In this particular deck, I also looking forward to made one step forward compared to some other deck lists to be even able to counter that Volcanion deck. So with something like Dhelmise, there's definitely a possibility to do that, because with two Dhelmises, I can increase damage for 10 and I can strike for 170. So moving up to maybe 160 in Choice Band can be even enough for the one-hit knockout against third ender Ho. On the other side, I also decided to take one copy of Ninetales, because why not to use Ice Pet GX if I don't need Algorithm GX, and why not to maybe try to buy some time with the Ice Pet and the Ice Blade. So that's also interesting tech as well. Many times you're probably not gonna be in a position to put Ninetales, but once you're able to put it, it's actually gonna be very effective, trust me. But the weapon in this deck is definitely gonna be Cobalion with a Quick Guard and a Revenge Blast. That Revenge Blast attack is just insane. It can go up to 30 with two Dhelmises on the bench in the Choice Band if our opponent took 5 prize cards. But mainly it's here for the Revenge Blast and one-hit knockout, and also for the particular reason that it can trade 1 prize for 2 prize cards. Really like it. So overall, I'm running 18 Pokemon, 34 training cards, and 8 energies. So let's just move on to the item cards. Of course, I'm running 4-2-4 line of the Metagross, Metank, and Belgium. 1 copy of Cobalion, 2 Dhelmises, and 2 Tapu Lilys, and of course 2-1 line of the Vulpix and Ninetales. Speaking about item cards, in this deck list you're going to find 2 copies of Field Blower, as well as 4 copies of Max Potion, which is very good card for the Metagross. We can absorb pressure, we can heal the damage of the Max Potion, and that's just pretty sweet. I'm also decided to play 1 Palpet. With a Palpet I can just, shuffle 2 supporter cards from a discard pile into my deck. I decided to just completely avoid Mellow or maybe Skyla. I decided to invent that Palpet card in this deck, so I can basically run less copies of Guzmas, and then I can have greater chance to just recycle them back in the deck in the late game. And I can also play 2 of each Cynthias and Ents, and in particular reason, if I'm gonna need to have more than 2 of them, I can just shuffle them back with the Palpet, so it's just works pretty sweet. As well as 4 copies of Rare Candies, of course. Probably the sweetest candy in TCG world. And of course, 2 of each Rescue Stretchers and 4 copies of Ultra Ball. The Secret Stadium tech in this deck list, of course, is going to be Pearl City, because with the Pearl City, I'm going to be able to just get rid of my Tapu Lilys from the bench, so I can have Pearl City in play. I can remove, with the Pearl City, my Tapu Lilys from the bench, and then I can simply Field Blow it, and then just have more bench space for those Cobalions and Dhelmises. So it's also a very smart option to do. 2 copies of Bridget, which I just accidentally deleted right now, in case if one is prized. 2 of each Cynthia, and as I mentioned earlier, as well as 3 copies of Guzma, and 4 copies of Professor Sycamore. Discard hand of 7. Of choice band in this deck list, very important piece of puzzle to be able to go for 210 against those annoying Zora GXs who are very popular. if we want to hit for 200, the good thing about Boswell, for example, with the Metagross, 150, one Dhelmise 160, choice band 190, Boswell is one hit knockout. Thumbs up for that, of course. If we want to one hit knockout something with 200 damage counters, 200 HP like Lycanroc, add one more Dhelmise and choice band and we can go up to 200. But if we want to go for 210 to one hit knockout something like Zoroark GX, in this case we're gonna need Cobalion and let's say 5 prize cards from our opponent, Revenge Blast for 180, and the choice band for 210, and that's gonna be it. So that's the reason why Cobalion is here, because it can also take advantage against those decks and against some versions of the Golisopod and Zoroark deck, of course. Speaking about energies, 8 energies, 6 metal, and 2 psychic energies, and that's it. That's the deck list I'm gonna use in this video. I hope you guys are gonna like it, and of course you're gonna hit the thumbs up if you like it. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos if you already didn't. And make sure to check ccgcastle.com and Ludkins Collectable if you may be looking to buy, sell, or maybe send your cards to the PSA submission. Both links are provided in my video description. So let's move on to the deck test so you can actually see this Metagross GX in action. So see you in the game. Okay, so the moment of truth. How good will this deck perform? Real battleground we shall see right now. So I'm gonna start. Looks like first, and the opening hand is Cobalion. That I have Bridget, which is just perfectly fine. What should I do after the Bridget? I'm probably gonna lose 3 Metagrosses, which is gonna be a near nightmare. Especially, okay, Rescue Stretcher is here, so I'm gonna be fine, I guess. Let's go with something like this. And I guess I can even do that. And pass the turn. So, basically that's it. The opening hand was not the best. However, this is gonna be 1 Fighting Energy attached and Ascension for my opponent Gable into the Gigabyte. More I'm gonna probably just play Sycamore for 7. That's gonna be so painful to watch. Yeah, very painful turn 1. But hey, it is how it is. There's no even sign of the energy, and that really hurts a lot. At least I managed to find myself a Rescue Stretcher, so I can recycle back my Metagrosses. I have that energy available, which I'm definitely going to attach. But more than that, I'm not going to go with a Choice Band, I'm not going to go with anything else. I'm just going to... Actually, I'm going to play 1 Ultra Ball. Just for 1 tank. Sounds... As a... After that, I'm just going to go with the end for the fresh hand of 6. So far, it's definitely not how I expected to be. Especially with the Garchomp on my opponent's side of the field with the Real Blades. It is how it is. There's the Ultra Ball, so it's probably going to be for... for another Garchomp. That can be another Garchomp in play with the Rare Candy. Alright, so... Let's go, play that in. Nah, it's a Cynthia. Alright, so all my opponent really needs here is just a double Course Energy, and then he can Real Blade for 200. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the knockout. So 1 double Course Energy is priced, and he have only 2 cards. Real Blades, and it is for the 1-hit knockout, so he managed to find all he really needed in this certain situation. Of course, Vulpix in the front. Double Course? No, he didn't took Double Course Energy, he took Lucario. Not bad. Like my tank, it's always good. Alright, so what do we have here? We have 1 Dhelmise, we have 1 with the energy that can be attached. Beacon, it's gonna go for Metagross, and it will be for the Tapu Lele, even I know it's not able to do that, but I simply need to do that. Good thing for me is that I can one-hit knock on Garchomp with my Metagross without too many problems. So that should be a good advantage. Alright, so right now, as long as my opponent have Lucario and Garchomp in play, they can simply use that Precognitive Aura, and he can once per turn search his deck for, oh, there we go with the end, for any card he wants. Isn't that sweet? Really it is. The Garchomp, but more better and more stronger and more popular with that new supporter card. That's gonna allow you to basically, after you took the knockout, put 2 Dragon Pokemons from your deck down to your bench. That's just insane, because you're gonna be able to just, you know, put the Garchomp without anything. Isn't that insane? I mean, really it is. I can see Garchomp probably putting around 5 or 6. So it's definitely, I don't know why the Garchomp is holographic, probably from the deck. Yeah, this one is probably a holographic version from the deck. I should say that because I got one in the past. Actually, you know, just a regular type. So I was kind of confused. Alright, so that should be one Ultra play. For something like another Metagross. Alright, and then I'm thinking about playing even another Ultra Ball here. Since I have that Guzma available, but just realized that this is not going to be a smart thing to do. So I'm just going to grab myself a Ninetales, since he also has one, and put him in the active position. Snipe my opponent bench with it, and Sycamore for 7. Oh, perfect. A rare king. With another Metagross, which means only one thing. I have energy available in my hand, so I can retreat down to the fresh full HP Metagross. And then I can use 3 Gear Attack Systems and these to my active Metagross. There we go. So that should be 100, and it should be enough for the knockout. So another Gear Attack System. There we go. And right now, to recover something like a Guzma and that N, but I'm not gonna go with the, I'm gonna go with the Sycamore rather. And it's time to took the first knockout in the game with the Giga Hammer for me. So 150 in one price card, which is gonna be nice Max Potion. That's a really nice card, to be honest. So according to my opponent, he decided to promote his Garchomp, which means that the probably Metagross GX on the bench with the 50 HP will be just perfectly fine. The biggest problem for the Garchomp is the fact that he can't one-hit knock on Metagross. Every deck that cannot one-hit knock on Metagross, in my opinion, will just have very difficult time beating it. So if you want to have much better matchup with the Garchomp against Metagross, you're just gonna need to completely, in my opinion, your consistency, because you're just probably gonna choice band, try to tag something like after the choice band you're gonna tag Tapu Koko so you can spread damage counters around the board, and then you're gonna have 230, which would be exactly enough for the one-hit knockout. Again, it's not that easy as it looks. So there's Lucario, which means my opponent can search his deck for any card he wants. So probably he will just right now use that quick dive and hit my active Metagross for 50. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna play Max Potion after I retreat. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have full HP Metagross away. Oh, so interesting. So he decided to attack my bench at 1. Just because he realized, well, yeah, you definitely need to have that Max Potion. Oh, so he decided to concede. Wow, that was amazing. Anyways, let's move on to game number 2. Alright, so we are here, ready for action. And I'm gonna flip the coin. Looks like I'm gonna get tails and start second. Alright, no basic Pokemon. Let's just refresh the hand and draw fresh 7 cards. Yeah, Alolan Ninetales GX isn't that interesting card on this deck list. Okay, so what can I get in the opening hand? Ooh, what a... Oh, come on. Come on, don't do that to me. If there was a Bridget instead of the Cynthia, I guess I wouldn't say nothing, but since it's not, I don't know. At least, also my opponent drew Tapu Lele, so it's okay. Since we both have Tapu Lele GX. Oh, nice. There's a Brooklet Hill. So that Brooklet Hill will give me the opportunity to draw that Vulpix. So I kind of like that. That Brooklet Hill right now, in this case, are going to help me a lot. To be clear. Alright, so he decided to take that Rockruff, which means I'm gonna need to limit my bench space down to 3. It's gonna be very difficult. Choice Band and Energy, and 1 Cynthia for a fresh hand of 6 new cards. Oh, what a nice top deck. Okay, at least there's 1 Belgium, so I'm not gonna complain. And that's gonna be the beacon, which means I'm gonna grab myself. I think I'm gonna go for something like this. Because I'm probably not gonna top deck. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna top deck what I'm hoping. And that's basically a rare candy. I'm not looking even forward to put another Tapu Lele on the bench. Because it's gonna be for my opponent. But maybe I should even expand the bench just because I'm running Pearl City. Actually even do that. It's really not that bad. With 2 Dhelmises, again, on the other hand, I can have exactly 200 for 1 hit knockout against my opponent, Lycanroc GX. But still, oh, he decided to attach a strong energy to his Riolu this time. It's interesting. He just passes the turn down to me. Alright, so that actually looks pretty good right now. I'm just gonna go for another Belgium and for something like a Ninetales GX. Why not? Why not? I think I can also put Ninetales GX in play. So with a Ninetales and Energy as a top deck, I can potentially snipe my opponent Roku for... I can even do that on his Lucario GX, so Aura Strike can actually be devastating. Even for my Tapu Lele, if he can find himself a choice band and something like Lycanroc, for example. Well, there's Guzma, and it's for my Metang. Alright, so it's gonna be the knockout. Alright, I guess I can trade a couple prize cards to let... It's definitely not the end of the world, I can definitely say that. Definitely it's not, so yeah, I guess I can trade a couple prize cards until I manage to set up. I'm just gonna play, I'm also gonna put the Cobalion in play, just to threat my opponent a little bit. Also gonna do something like this. And hey, I'm definitely forced to put my Tapu Lele in play. And I definitely need to grab myself something like a Sycamore so I can go for fresh hand of... Of course I'm gonna lose 2 Metagrosses here, but I can always recover them back. So Sycamore for 7, I'm just searching for 1 Metagross and Energy, and I didn't find none of these 2 cards. But at least I have that Ultra Ball available. Oof, this looks very bad at this moment. It definitely looks bad to me. So I decided just to do Eldon, put him in play. And after that, use Blower to fill that stadium and that choice band opponent. Okay, so it didn't scrap the choice band from his Roku, which is just insane. Sometimes it really happened, and I kind of hate it when it happened. It's a really glitchy game. It's a really glitchy game, so it is how it is. Alright, anyways, what are you gonna do? Does 30 damage for each damage counter in this Pokemon, so it's useless, I guess. But imagine 30 for each damage counter in this Pokemon, so if you have 5 damage counters, it's gonna be 150. So that's insane. Really, it is. The game is still open. The game is still open. I can still use that Ice Pet GX and knock out my opponent, for example, Tapu Lele on the bench. If there will be enough damage counters to do that, of course. Still, Metagross, or maybe with, I don't know, Rescue Stretcher top deck, I can have 1 Metagross GX with the Rare Candy in play. And there's another Lucario GX for my opponent. The question is, will my opponent have another Energy Guzma in his hand? Oh, so he don't even need to have Guzma because he have a Lycanroc. But will he use that Bloodthirsty Eyes? Looks like he decided not to do it. And there's the Ultra Ball for another Tapu Lele. Alright. Oh no, it's for the Oranguru. Okay, fair enough. So he can draw 3 extra cards. And if there's not gonna be Drow support or a Guzma, he needs a lot of things to get opportunity to just, you know, apply some pressure to my benched Pokemons, or potentially to take the knockout against one of them. But with the 3 cards, the chances are just very difficult, and that's it. So there's just another strong energy, and that's gonna be 50, 70, 70. Alright, strike. Okay, the top deck. Ooh, what a nice top deck. Don't tell me that I just managed to top deck Metagross GX. 150, 170. Yes, of course I'm gonna play Max. Who wouldn't play Max Potion in this case? And let's go. I didn't find energy cards. I didn't find cards. Ooh, well, yeah, this is the downside of the deck when you play actually some 8 energies. You're gonna miss the opportunity to get energy. Oh, don't tell me that this just actually happened. guess I need to do that. I can retreat, or I can absorb from my opponent. I guess I'm just gonna retreat. Plus I can play Pulp Pet. I guess it's gonna be for Cynthia and Guzman. And I'm done. I think the turn down to my opponent, so 170. Choice band and another strong energy, and goodbye for my Ninetales. But hopefully that's not gonna happen. I even the Ultra Ball for another Metagross, which means one of my 4 Metagrosses is actually prized, and 2 of them are in the discard pile, which is just insane. Still, he needs to be very clever and very smart about using that Cyclone Kick, because I can easily use that Ice Pad GX and move all damage counters down to his Lucario GX. So it's not something you really want to do. But still, I would love to see as many damage counters as he can output to my Ninetales, so I can just use that Ice Pad GX. Right now, I think how Ninetales is gonna be, I don't know, maybe a key in this matchup. But still, with the double Course Energy, for example, he Dangerous Road GX, and then one hit out on my Ninetales for 280. And if that happens, and it will happen, I'm gonna lose my Ninetales. And even worse, my opponent will take 2 prize cards. So I'm gonna need to find a way to put that another Metagross GX somehow in play, which is not gonna be easy at all. And that really hurts me a lot. So he even decided to fill Blower himself in order to take an extra card with the Oranguru. Alright, that's very interesting. I'm gonna complain if I can find Sycamore as a top deck, or maybe something like a Rescue Stretcher as a top deck. However, I'm gonna need Rescue Stretcher and Energy and Ultra Ball. I'm gonna be in a very bad position if I miss any of these cards. But still, it's not end, because my opponent still needs cards. It's not gonna be hard to him to do that as long as I have so many Tapu Lelus available on my bench. Okay, and finally something good. It's a energy card. Let's roll with the N. Let's see if I can find with it. Not a lot, I guess. Of course, I'm gonna add that extra energy just because I can. Completely out of my mind if I wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna grab myself this. That's 3 cards. 3 cards. 4 cards. I have enough energies, which means I'm gonna need something like Guzma. There we go. Algorithm GX is used. Alright. So the next step should be a 3rd energy attached to his Lucario. And there's the Ultra Ball for we can all guess for who. For another Lycanroc GX. And then there's gonna be retreat and knockout against my Tapu Lele, and my opponent will go down to 1 prize card after that. It actually did happen. It actually did. Still, if he pay retreat, I might somehow surprise him with, if I can find another Dhelmise and put him in play. 180. Oh, I don't even need another one. I don't even need another. No. He just end me. Okay. I just need some energy. Some energies. That's all I really need. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly fine. He will knock out Lele, and after that he will just lose all of his energies, which means I'm gonna go grabbing prize after prize. Valiant. That's just perfectly fine. So 190 as it is and as it looks right now. Ultra Ball. Do I have another Dhelmise available? The answer is no, I don't. Oh, if I miss Choice Band, the game is over, my friends. And hopefully I'm not gonna miss it. Because if I... then that's it. Come on, give me the Choice Band. That's really all I need. Oh, there it is. There's the Choice Band. The game. Get a system for 1 metal energy. And I'm actually going to put another Dhelmise on the bench. Alright, so I can strike for even more. I'm very greedy at this point. And that's gonna be a Revenge Blast. That's gonna be 230. And that's just insane. And from this point, my opponent is in a very because he don't have energies around. And all of his Pokemon actually requires... I mean, he can always get Guzma and energy to Aurora Strike. I hope that's just not gonna happen, but he have only one Guzma in his discard pile, and there's another Riolo on his bench, so... if he don't have Guzma energy, I'm still in good position. So it looks like he don't have, since he attached the energy to Riolo, so... alright. Problem? The problem is that both ends in my discard pile already has been used. So yeah, that, which means that I need at least somehow to find that Guzma as a top deck. And then, you know, I can potentially take another knockout. So he decided to end himself down to only 1 card. Well, that's very interesting. Really it is. You can grab 2 extra cards within strike. And again, that was very brave. I mean, really it was. Maybe that was the only option he had available. But right now, Cobalion could be very unstoppable. And it's gonna be probably my turn. It is. Top deck Guzma. Top deck Guzma. So... something tells me that I should go for the knife against my opponent Riolo for 150. Something tells me I really need to do that. Because right now he actually needs plus energy. Either way, he would need Lucario Guzma and energy. Actually made a mistake. But still. He don't run too many energies and he already has 6 in his discard pile, so that was the only reason why I decided to do that. And there's another bridge which is going to be for another Riolo probably. In my hand. And that Guzma should be a huge one, because with that Guzma, I'm going to be able to one-hit knock my opponent Lucario, which is going to be insane. Again, there's the... oh, and that Flowstone actually bothers me a lot right now. It actually makes a lot of problems. That was Instruct for 2. If he have energy, he still need Guzma. If he miss... oh, there's... okay, and... that's it. So it's my turn again. I can target my opponent Lucario. I can promote my Cobalion. I can one-hit knock out that Cobalion with the Revenge Blast. Those cards. Oh, that's insane. That's insane. I managed to go from 1 to 6 down to 1 to 1. That's just insane. That's just insane. That Cobalion and that Guzma from the prize cards is the MVP play, but still my to get Rescue Stretcher Energy, Ultra Ball Energy combo, or something like that, and the game is over. There's the energy, and will there be also a... There's... So technically the game is still not over, but it looks like it's gonna be next turn. Oh, there's the Cynthia for 6. So let's see if he will find that. Alright, so the moment of truth. Rescue Stretcher or Ultra Ball or Lucario GX for the victory. Will he have any of these cards? We shall see. If not, then I just... Oof, that was close, so well played, I guess. Looks like he managed to grab himself a Lucario. Yeah, looks like. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm still just waiting to see. But yeah, it was definitely a great match to watch. I mean, even if I lose this game, even if I won this game. See, so he decided to concede, which means that we just... I'm speechless. Just because... That was insane. That was insane battle. That Cobalion was the MVP 21-minute battle. As you can see, Revenge Blast, one-hit attacker, one-hit knockout attacker for just a single prize card can completely bring you victory. That's just insane. I'm just speechless. The game was just insane. Once again, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below actually what you think about this deck. So have a nice day till the next time. We'll definitely see you in the next video. So yeah, have a nice day. We'll see you next time.